you guys can formally approve this as the final with the change.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Travis, could you look at page 18 at the very top, number 2? Um, the gosh, I think it's just one sentence, so it's the end of the sentence. It's I think we were I'm having I think before I was having trouble understanding it. Revised TOT bid collection forms, and that as of first quarter, they began collecting information on. Is that one average daily occupancy and 2 average daily rates? It might just be the way my screen was showing it, is it just wasn't.
It is.
Okay, it was my screen. Great. Okay. Thank you. It just almost looked like we were missing an I there, but I can see it now. It was probably just my screen at the time when I was previewing it. So I think we're okay,
Okay.
Travis. Unnecessary.
Okay.
Great. And thank you, Cindy. I guess it sounds like our next steps would be to confirm that the board members have all had an opportunity to review the content and use this time if we have to review any pages or sections of the report before we issue our approval. Does that sound right, Travis?
That sounds good. And then I have a technical discussion after we, if there isn't anything else, or once we finish that.
Okay, great.
Do you want approval first or technical discussion first?
Technical discussion first.
Okay.
All right. Floor is yours, sir.
Okay, so a stakeholder had sent a comment/question to Chair Glidewell as well as past Chair Magdaleno regarding the title of the report. The title of the report being the upcoming fiscal year 23-24, rather than titling the report the previous year, 22-23. I have followed suit of all the past reports from 2015-16 forward, in predating the report in the fiscal year that we are addressing. And for further clarification of that, the very first section of the report overview reads Chapter 5.140.210 to Title 5 of the Mendocino County Code requires that an annual report of the Mendocino County Business Improvement District be prepared and presented to the Board of Supervisors by the Bid Advisory Board approximately 90 days before the start of each new fiscal year in which assessments will be collected. Then it further reads, the report should outline the following: an introduction to the role of lodging and tourism in Mendocino County, an update to the overview of the bid oversight and accomplishments as detailed in the annual report, a proposed fiscal year 23-24 MCTC budget, and a review of the Bid Advisory Board's recommendations to MCTC and the County of Mendocino for 22-23, as well as recommendations to MCTC and the County of Mendocino for fiscal year 23-24. So as this is the report that is to guide the actions of County Mendocino and MCTC for the next fiscal year, both Adrian and I discussed, and we agree that we have titled the report appropriately as the report for 23-24, not for the past year. So we don't claim to be reading into the future. However, we are guiding both the County of Mendocino and MCTC in what actions should be taken on behalf of both organizations for the next fiscal year with regard to the Business Improvement District.
Well, thank you for entertaining that stakeholders inquiry and for doing the research to clarify which title is most appropriate. It seems pretty straightforward to me, and I don't have any problems with the way that it's been titled. So, I mean, that's great. Do you guys have any questions or concerns or?
No, I mean, it's the county code. It's been how we've done it according to the code for years. I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Great. I just wanted to take the opportunity to publicly address that since the comment had been made or the inquiry had been made. So.
Awesome. Thanks for doing that. And I have had a chance to review the report sent in the latest agenda packet, and I don't have any comments or questions, so I'll ask the board to weigh in if any comments or questions exist.
The only comment I have is excellent executive summary
Oh, thank you.
from our bid advisory board chair. I think it was really well crafted and represented us really well. Good job, John.
All right, I'll pay you afterwards. Thank
Okay, there you
go. Callie, anything you want to add?
No, nothing more to add. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So do we want to officially move for an action to approve this item? Ukiah office? Okay, I think the chair cannot officially start that motion, so we're looking for a motion from the board.
All right, we're horse trading here. I move to approve the bid annual report for fiscal year 23-24.
And I can second it. Yes,
Yes.
Yes. We did.
120. Good job. Good work.
And unless there's more discussion, we'll move on to item 4 for planning and building services. 4A.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And do we have a motion to approve the draft bid minutes from March 6th?
I motion to approve the minutes from March 6th.
Second.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
And 4B, confirmation of Board of Supervisors hearing dates of May 23rd and June 20th. Great. Okay, thank you. And Travis, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Would you mind restating your interest or expectation for one or more of our board to be present for these dates?
So my political version of this is a report from you as the bid advisory board to the county and to MCTC. So it's not particularly appropriate that I present the document as somebody who has to follow the document. So I think it is most appropriate, John, that you are present, and I believe that can be done via Zoom, correct, Adrian? On May 23rd or on June 20th, or both days? However, I will say that any support that we can get in chambers on May 23rd, that is basically the day that the supervisors will vote on the contract. Any support I can get there that day would be super fantastic.
Are they also voting on the budget that day?
Yes. That's the but they will be doing the budget hearing on the 23rd. Huh. Awesome. Right. Yeah.
Thanks for doing that, Adrian, and for your response, Travis, and any follow-up questions from the board on this item? Okay, and any other thoughts on your side, VMC or county? Okay, and does this item require any action from the board? Excellent, okay. And hearing no need for further discussion, we'll move on to item 5, which is communications received and filed. Anything received or filed? Thank you so much. Item 6, matters from the public. Okay, confirmed. And item 7, matters from the advisory board. I'll open the floor to Vice Chair Cindy or Board Member Callan. And nothing from the chair, so we are rolling right through. Are we ready to meet adjournment? Oh, go ahead, Travis.
Adrian, should I bring up the discussion that I talked about now before we adjourn? Okay, so let's do that now. In thinking through already next year's process, which you are all, I shouldn't say victim, a part of. We're going through the bid conversion from the 89 to the 94 law over this next year. And I thought it would be appropriate to discuss with you in person now how we wanted to approach writing a report for the 89 district next year or not. And if we want to not, that's your decision. We can, we're planning on starting the new 94 district July 1 of 2024. So it wouldn't require a bid annual report. It would require, I'm sure, another set of reporting mechanisms, and I'm not exactly sure what those are yet. So basically, the question I'm putting forward to you is, do you want to have Adrian start working on putting these meetings together next November, as she normally does, and move forward with creating the bid report as if we were going to continue with the 89 law and ordinance? Or do you want to not go through that process next year, wholeheartedly believing that we will be making the conversion to the 94 law?
Yeah, no, you're gonna hate me, but I think it's too soon to be super cocky.
Confident, super confident.
Right. Callie, I agree with you. I think that we need to write the report, but I didn't want to get to a point next year where everybody was like, well, what are we even doing this for? I wanted to bring the conversation up now.
It would be great if we maybe could have one meeting to just approve a placeholder report.
Yeah, I second that. That's how I would feel.
Yeah.
And obviously, it'd be nice to have a backup if something didn't work out the way we were hoping, so that we can just carry on rather than scramble to try and put the pieces together last minute.
Okay.
And Travis, do you have a preference or recommendation on that yourself?
mine was going to be that we do business as normal, as if we were going into another year of the current district and write the bid report. Of course, at the time that we meet for the first meeting next year, we'll have a better judgment of where we're at in the creation of the new district. And but I can draft a report and have it ready for that meeting as a placeholder.
We're also, just as as a further commentary, a lot of it, the timing is out of our control. We are still waiting on information. So I can see a world where we're continuing the current bid for an extra month or two. So I think we should be ready.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Travis. Anything else before we move on to item 8 of the agenda? Oh, great. The reminders are so helpful, Adrian. Thank you for always being on top of it. We really appreciate it. Great. Yes, we're really looking forward to working with this group again. And thank you, as always. I guess the last comment I'll make before we wrap up this fiscal year is it's certainly a pleasure to be in company of such wonderful professionals in our industry. And I feel like this is the best team that we've had in a long time. And so thanks for all your participation. It's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for your time.
Yes, indeed. Item 8, we will move to adjournment if we have a motion to adjourn.
A motion we adjourn.
Second.
Aye.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Adrian,
Thanks,
before
everybody.
you cancel the Zoom, can you hang out for just a minute? I want to look at one thing on the website with you. Thanks, guys.
Okay, you weren't talking to this side, right, Travis?
No, just Adrian.
Okay. Bye, everyone.